So today's topic is in reference to marriage, work, and writing, and getting Yonda. And I'm going to bring on Handful because we don't have much time because she has to get Yonda. Hey,
Hey,
hey, how are you, sis?
I'm good. How?
I'm fine. I'm multitasking.
The both of us.
Okay, and I know I got you up. I know you got things. You got, hey, you trying to get Yonda.
Yes,
So
yes.
we so we gonna make it quick because I know you have, get your rest because you're gonna hit the highway tomorrow, correct?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
I
And where
am.
you going? Where you going tomorrow?
Well, we're heading up to Houston, Texas. A few of us queens gonna get together and head up to Houston to support our brothers.
Yeah. And now my question to you, so the people that don't know, where are you located? So they know that you riding.
I'm located in Central Florida, Orlando.
Okay. Yeah. So we got a few people on here, so we gonna get started because I know you got to get your sleep. So, for the people
Okay.
that don't know you, tell them a little bit about, Handful when she's not on her bike.
Well, when I'm not on my bike, my husband and I are business owners. We take care of foster kids, and we just do what we love. So we work together, we own a business together, and then we ride together. So our passion is kids and motorcycles. So when I'm not on my
See.
bike, I'm just doing what I love and being with kids.
Mm-hmm. And then now another question that was inboxed to me to ask, how long have you been riding?
I only been riding 9 years. Only
Mm-hmm.
9 years. So, and I remember when I first started riding, um, I was doing no highway riding. I was actually terrified of the highway. So I'll tell people all the time, when you get people that's less experienced riders, don't count them out. Everybody don't start out as a ground pounder. It takes time to get there. But once I got on that highway and my husband woke me up one day and said, "Hey, we finna go ride our bikes, pack a bag." And I said,
Mm-hmm.
"Okay." And I'm like, "Where we going?" He like, "We finna do some state runs." And he took me up from our home here in Florida, and then we went straight up 95 and hit South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, crossed back over, hit Atlanta, and then hit Alabama. Once he did that, that was it for me. I'm like, wait a minute, this is what I love. That's when I knew I enjoyed riding and want to do more than just sit around and locally ride. And I just started
Mm-hmm.
venturing out from there.
Mm-hmm. And then my next question is, what inspired you? Was it your husband or
Well, it was quite a few things. My husband been riding a very long time. He was riding. I seen some other female riders riding one year down in Bike Week, and some a club that I was previously in. Some of the ladies there were riding was riding Harleys and riding motorcycles. And once
Mhm.
I seen that, I'm like, I'm gonna go take the test. I'm gonna go take the test, and I finally did it, and I've been riding ever since. And don't get me wrong, I tried everything. I sew, I embroidery, I bake, I cook. I do all of those things and I love those things, but my outlet, I didn't find my outlet until I got into motorcycles. So for some people,
Mhm.
it's a pastime, or it's a hobby, or they take it for fun. For me, it's an outlet. I'm very passionate about it because it's more than just fun for me. It's like a extended part of my life now, and I really enjoy it.
Mhm. Mhm. And now you were saying you had a past club. What club are you in now? For the people's,
I
that
am
don't know out
now,
there.
yeah, I am now the president of the Central Florida chapter of Queens of the South, here in the Orlando area.
Okay. And I know a little bit about the Queens, of course.
hmm
Now, I've seen you guys really grow, so how many chapters do you guys have now?
Currently, right now, we're working on our six. We just introduced Tulsa. We have Florida, Alabama, North Carolina, Houston, Louisiana, and we just introduced Tulsa last week. So we're right now up to 6 chapters.
Oh wow, wow, that's awesome. So what do you ladies have coming up?
Well, we have an event. Our fifth year, we'll be celebrating 5 years of being on the motorcycle set and constantly growing. We'll be doing our fifth year anniversary over in Sanford, Florida, April 20th through 22nd. So those of you guys that like to get out and ride, we do support. Come on down and support us.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so you're going over to Houston, and when you guys leaving to
Mm-hmm.
go to Houston?
We actually will be pulling out about 10 o'clock tonight. So that's why I was like, okay, we're going to be out of here in a little bit. So we're pulling out at
Yeah,
10 o'clock
exactly.
tonight. And yeah, we're heading out. But I had to do this for my sister. So,
Yes, I was like, I gotta get you on, and because I know, for I think it's been maybe like 2 years in a row, you have won a trophy in AZ for the furthest distance, correct?
correct. I have. The first time we did 10 to the end where we got on I-10 in Jacksonville, Florida, and rode all the way to Santa Monica Bay. And then the second time, a few queens and kings took it all the way out to Las Vegas. So I was able to ride my bike from my front door to Las Vegas Strip and then ride back to AZ.
Yeah, yeah, and so yeah, and what I like too about how you carry yourself, it's like you're not in competition with anyone. You just ride your ride, and at your pace, and I like that about you,
Absolutely.
and I like yeah, and I like the way you carry yourself too. When you get off the
Thank
bike,
you.
you cute. And
Thank
so I
you.
like that about it. Hmm.
Well,
Yeah, so
you have
I.
to, one thing my husband told me when I first started riding, he said, you're going to choose what kind of biker you're going to be. Are you going to be a biker that earn respect by doing the things we shouldn't do? Or are you going to be a biker by earning respect by riding your bike? And we're all big on respect. So when I say with the
Mhm,
queens, and I'm not just speaking for myself, we're in competition with nobody. Our
mhm.
whole thing was to show the world that women don't have to be catty. We don't have to not disagree and not like each other, but to embrace and love one another and support one another. So when you see
Mhm.
us as Queens of the South, it's not just a motorcycle club. We are a true sisterhood. We believe in one another. We know each other's kids. Even though we have chapters in other states, it's still not, it's just a motorcycle club. We use every opportunity we can to get together. And, I can tell you, I love these ladies like it ain't no tomorrow. They know my family know them. I can be on the phone with one of them and they mom will say, who is that handful? Just by voice. So
Right,
that's how much we're involved with one another.
right, exactly. And I see that,
Yeah.
because like I said, you ladies have been to, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm multitasking. I see you ladies in AZ, and I seen you in Atlanta, Georgia as well. And that's why I wanted to bring you on, because I like the way you carry yourself, and also the ladies. And I
Thank
said
you.
I gotta have her on. And then I also knew that you were married, and then you had have your own business as well, but you ride your bike. You always
Absolutely.
are out. And like I said, you coming from Florida all the way to California, and then I didn't even know you went to Las Vegas.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. We went out
you
to Las
know.
Vegas. It's
Mhm,
about a person's commitment, Ava. No matter what you do, if you
mhm.
committed to something and it's in your heart, you're gonna follow your heart and make a way to do what you want to do.
Right.
And it's in our hearts. Like I say, my husband riding a long time. I just started riding, and this is just the beginning.
Mhm.
It's not a fast race, but it's a slow race because we want to see everything. Every state we go through, we want to be able to stop and see what that state has to offer the queens.
Right, right. Well, I'm not gonna hold you because I just
Thank
wanted to
you.
do that, but I'm gonna catch you in AZ. And you
Yes,
guys,
ma'am.
I'm gonna do a little bit much, longer interview with her, but she has
Okay.
to get rest because she is gonna be hitting the ground in a few hours to go to
Absolutely.
Houston, Texas. But I just wanted to bring her on because I knew that was going on with her, and give her that, acknowledgement on what she does, and let her know we watching, we see you, and we
Thank you.
proud of
Thank
you.
you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, baby. And I love you
All right.
guys out there. I'm gonna give you guys my word of wisdom for today. And stay in competition with yourself, and you'll be all right. You guys have a great day,
Absolutely.
and I love you guys. Bye.